Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to compare shapes. So the first thing I want to do is I want to review vocabulary just a little bit. So if you remember when we talk about shapes, we talked about the vertex or the points where the sides come together and the vertices. So when we look at them, these are our vertex. And then we talked about sides, and the sides are the straight lines. So when we look at our circle, we notice, remember, our circle doesn't have any vertices and it doesn't have any sides. They are all two-dimensional because they're flat shapes and they're all closed. That means they have a beginning and an end that come together. So today we're going to do a little bit of sorting. So the first thing it wants us to do is you should have your paper like this. And if you have your shapes. So what it wants us to do is on this side here, it wants us to put the shapes that have 4 sides. So if I look at the circle, does it have 4 sides? No. Does the rectangle have 4 sides? Yeah. So I would put it here. Does the square have 4 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I would put it here. This one over here on this side of the fence, it wants us to put the ones that have less than 4 vertices. So does this one have less than 4 vertices? The circle? Yeah, because it doesn't have any, and 0 is less than 4. So I'm going to put it over here. Does my triangle have less than 4 vertices? 1, 2, 3. Remember, one of the things we noticed about our shapes is their vertices and sides are equal. So if there are 3 sides, there are 3 vertices. If there are 4 sides, there are 4 vertices. And if there are no sides, then there are no vertices. So my triangle would also go over here because it has less than 4 vertices. All right, so all we're going to do is compare. So that's kind of how we can compare them. These have 4 sides and 4 vertices. These have less than 4 sides and 4 vertices. But they all have something in common, is because they're all two-dimensional flat shapes. All right, so we're going to go through and we are going to do the guided practice together. All right, so it says circle the shapes that have straight sides. So if you look here, the triangle has 3 straight sides, so they've circled it. Does the circle have straight sides? No. Does the rectangle have straight sides? Yeah, it has 4 straight sides, so they circled it. Circle the shapes with more than 3 vertices. So if I look at the square, and all they did here, it looks like a diamond. They took the square and they just turned it this way. So now it kind of looks like a diamond. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides, which means it also has 4 vertices. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, I like to circle them so I know that I didn't miss them. So that one has more than 3 vertices, so I'm going to circle it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one has 4 vertices, which is more than 3, so I'm going to circle it. But then when I look at my triangle, it has 1, 2, 3. It's not more than 3, it's just 3, so I'm not going to circle my triangle. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's going to give us some shapes. It's going to give us some descriptions, and then we're going to have to pick up the ones that we need to circle. So the first one says shapes with 4 straight sides. So remember, I like to also mark those with a line so I remember which ones I've counted. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one has 4 straight sides. What about this one, the circle? No, remember the circle doesn't have any sides at all. 4 straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one has 4 straight sides. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm not going to circle the triangle because it just has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one also has 4 sides. So in that group of pictures, shapes, I have 3 of them that have 4 sides. Shapes with 3 vertices. So remember, vertices are where those 2 sides come together, that little point. So when I'm going to circle those so I know where they connect. So I have 1, 2, 3. Does it have 3 vertices? Yep. So that also tells me it's a triangle. This one has 1, 2, 3. And if you look at these triangles, they both look different, but they both have 3 sides and 3 vertices. So they're just 2 different kinds of triangles, but they're both triangles. I'm going to go over here and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I can't circle that one because it has too many vertices. Remember, that one is the trapezoid. 1, 2, 3. There's another triangle for me, 3 vertices, so I'm going to circle it. And then here's my circle again, and guess what? I'm not going to circle anything because it doesn't have any vertices at all. Shapes with 4 sides that are the same length. This one I'm going to have to think about a minute. So when I look at my first one, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides, but are they all the same length? No, so I can't circle that rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. When I look at this one here, are they all the same length? Yeah, so I'm going to circle that one. There's my circle again. And remember, my circle doesn't have any sides. It's just a circular shape, so I'm not going to circle it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides again. Let's look at them. Are they all the same length? Yeah, so I'm going to circle that one. 1, 2, 3. This one has 3 sides. They all look like they're the same length, but I have to have 4 sides, so I'm not going to circle it. Shapes with 3 sides and 3 vertices. I'll start with my circle. No sides, no vertices. Let's see here. Here's 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 vertices. Yep, I'm going to circle that one. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Nope, not going to circle that one. 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 vertices. Yep, I'm going to circle that one. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Nope, I'm not going to circle that one. So it says, how do you compare 2-dimensional shapes? We can compare them by the number of sides and vertices that they have. So when we look here, and that's what we did, is we just found the ones here that had 4 sides that were the same length. The ones here that had 3 sides. So these go together, and these would all go to a different group. I'm going to give you the independent practice to do on your own. Same with your homework, which will either be in your portfolio or your packet. But let's take a look at the problem solving. So the first question says, Madeline sees these objects in her school. How many of the objects have more than 3 sides? More than 3 sides. So first she finds a coin. This is a nickel. Does it have more than 3 sides? Nope, there are no sides there. Then she finds a student clock. So let's look at the student clock. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it have more than 3 sides? Yeah, I'm just going to circle it so I know I need to use it. Then she found a CD. The CD is really the same shape as my coin. It's a circle, so there are no sides there. Then she found a picture. So let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one too has more than 3 sides, so we're going to count it. I'm just going to circle it. And finally, she saw a checkerboard. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and circle that one too. So she found 1, 2, 3 objects that had 4 sides. So number 12 says, circle all of the same type of shapes. How are we going to figure out which ones are the same? Right, we're going to look and see how many sides and vertices they have. So let's just go through and look at sides, because we know that if it has whatever number of sides it has the same number of vertices. Those are equal. So this one has 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to write a note right here so I know. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 1, 2, 3. This one has 1, 2, 3. And this one has 1, 2, 3. So then it says circle all of the same type of shapes. Well, I'm going to circle all of them that have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it says explain. So when I go to explain, that's where I have to write my answer. So I'm just going to say that I circled all of the triangles because they have 3 sides. So I'm going to move this out of the way so I can write it just a little bit bigger for you so you can see my response. So I'm going to say, I circled all, my stem was a little long on my A, all of the triangles, the triangles, because they have 3 sides. Okay, so as you're writing that, I'm going to remind you that you need to go back and do the independent practice on your own, and you need to do the homework pages. Remember, some of you will have the homework pages in your packet, some of you will have your homework pages in Portfolio to complete. Bye.